Spurs missed the team's first 44 games with the meniscus. Delayed gratification last night for Pels fans who finally get to see their man with the Spurs in town. Zion in the starting lineup. An aspect of his game that we don't talk a lot about, Legs, is his passing ability.
Don't talk enough about it. We're going to have to start because he's going to draw so much attention. He has opportunities to make plays for people. He's got great vision. And you see right there, Brandon Ingram on the cut gets rewarded.
Didn't do a lot in the first, kick the rust off, broke a sweat. In the second, he's re-entering the game, and we see him here fighting inside, so tough on the offensive glass, and gets it to go.
He's going to be a nightmare for 4s and 5s in this league with his quickness, not only to the ball, but then the ability to have that second jump before you've reacted to the first one, and then obviously the physical strength. But then this last part, the touch. He's got great finesse around the rim.
Zion, through 3 quarters, only played 12 minutes, scored 5 points. Here's how Alvin Gentry talks about Zion entering the fourth.
In the limited minutes you've seen Zion on the floor, how would you assess how he's done?
Oh, he's going to be fine. Right now, he's just playing so conservative. He won't play that way. I'm not worried about him. We'll get him where he needs to be.
No, conservative would not be the word in the fourth quarter. He basically went nuts. Lonzo finds him, step back 3, straight on, money. First 3 ball in the NBA. Next possession, the pin down on DeMar DeRozan.
A Charaba line from Anchorman. Things really escalated quickly up there. That's all I can tell you because all of a sudden he gets the ball to go in, and you can see the difference in his bounce, his step, his aggressiveness. I mean, this is the one thing that teams are going to dare him to do right now, David, and he got into that zone where he was really feeling it, and he took advantage of a lot of space. Guys weren't closing out on him.
Alvin Gentry was going to sub in Nikola Melli for him, and they brought Melli back from the scorer's table. No, good coaching. I want Zion in there, and even when he misses, he made it look good.
And that's what I'm talking about. You see how quick he was to react to the basketball. Even with 3 defenders there, he gets to it first, and then goes up with the right hand and finishes in traffic with a soft bounce off the glass.
At this point, the crowd is into it, and he's feeding off the crowd. There's another 3 ball. 13 consecutive points for Zion. His parents are loving it. Unbelievable touch.
Really, I mean, he said he had a lot of time to practice his shooting when he was out because he couldn't do anything as far as jumping or cutting. It's paying off because he certainly looked confident from this distance, and this is something we were all wondering if he was going to be able to do.
4 and 4 from 3 in the fourth, 16 straight points, goosebump moments in the crowd. Here's how that last 3 sounds on ESPN radio.
Up top, Lonzo, stutter step, back to Zion. Oh my, step back 3, left wing! Splash! No! This is not happening!
Welcome to the NBA, big brother!
He had 17 consecutive points in a span of a little over 3 minutes, and then the buzzkill. Gentry sticking to the script, not getting caught up in the moment, sits him down for the last 5 and change. The Spurs take advantage. LaMarcus Aldridge knocks that down. He had 32. Zion finishes with 22 in 18 minutes, but the Pelicans lose 121-117. Here's Zion.
It was everything I dreamed of, except for the losing part. Just the energy the crowd brought, the energy the city brought. It was electric. And I'm just grateful that they did that.
Pretty sure Sean wouldn't take Drew Brees out in that situation. Okay, but I think we've got to be smart about it. I think he made his point, and I think he'll continue to get better, but we can't sacrifice his whole future for one short-term thing.
I'm 19, honestly. In that moment, I'm not thinking about longevity. I'm thinking about winning that game. So it was very tough.
I'm not sure you ever really know how a guy's game is going to translate from college to the NBA until you send him out on the floor. And it's just one game. Don't want to go crazy about it. But what did you learn from that performance that tells you how he's going to transition?
Well, I think one of the big things is, you saw him do these kind of things at Duke in terms of the explosiveness and the quickness, but he was doing it against college players. I mean, NBA is the best of the best. These are grown men in there, and you can still see that his strength and his quickness, that combination is going to be a problem for people. And it's not just the explosive athletic ability. I mean, look at that play right there with DeRozan. Yeah, it's athletic to go up and catch the ball, but then to have the body control to twist and then get it softly off the glass despite the fact that you're getting hit in your lower body, that's a very difficult play to make. And I think it speaks volumes about how much touch he has around the basket. And for me, that's the one thing that always stood out to me when I saw him play at Duke, was that's why it's going to transcend to the next level, because he can finish in traffic because he doesn't just have to overpower you. He can go around you, and then he can use either hand very softly around that rim, and that's why his shooting percentages are off the charts, and they're going to continue to be. So I saw a lot of what I saw at Duke, but just now it's He's doing it against the best players in the world, NBA front lines. Can he do that at the 4 and the 5 spot? Showed last night that that's a taste, a very small sample of what he's going to be able to do.
Again, he's only 6'6", doing a lot of damage inside. And, of course, last night he did damage outside, 4 for 4 on 3 balls. He had never had more than 3 threes at Duke. If he's even a 35% three-point shooter, what does that mean for his game?
It opens up everything to him. That's the difference between Zion Williamson being a good to great player and being a guy that could be a generational talent. If you could score from all over the floor, they call those guys superstars in the NBA. I didn't even know, because of the distance, if Zion Williamson was going to be able to consistently shoot this shot. Now, listen, he's not going to go 4 for 4 a lot of nights. We know that. But here's the one thing you need to pay attention to. Did you see all the space he got last night? And even the last one, LaMarcus Aldridge was there, very reluctant to come out. And the reason is because he is so quick off the dribble. If he's got 4s and 5s closing out on him, which is who he's guarded by most of the time, those guys are hesitant to get all the way out there because they know he's going to blow by them. And if that's your 4 or 5, David, well, who's left in the lane then?
Yeah.
Your 1s, 2s, and 3s against this guy coming and attacking the rim. So that's the one thing. Time makes you a better shooter. And he had all the time in the world last night to size those up, be on balance, take the ones that he wants. And if he can get that thing, between 30, 35% even, it opens up everything for him as a scorer, because he only has to take a couple of those a game and make a couple to make you play him more honestly, and now he overwhelms you in the paint with that explosive power.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.